Okay, so this is my vision board, and this is the whole thing. So we'll go to each thing for each goal for each part of the assignment. So the first thing is a personal SMART goal, and for that we go right here. And that is the New York City skyline. It's one of my goals to make it to New York City one day, and I hope to do that within the next 3 years or so. So moving on to a professional SMART goal. I know this is actually a quote, but I think it's a good summary for success, which I want in this industry. My first goal is to just get a job out of high school, and from there I would like to move up in the industry and to keep going and getting better. So just getting a job and then growing in the industry is my goal. I think this quote greatly summarizes how that happens. You work while they sleep, learn while they party, save while they spend, and live like they dream. I think that's a pretty good way to go about that. So some personal things now. So the first personal thing is this one right here. We'll zoom in on that. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it is basically every show that played on Broadway in 2015. So the reason for this being, I love Broadway and musicals in general. So yeah, that's why that's there. And the next thing, just a little ways down, it's a library. So lots of books. It's shelves full of books, and I love reading. I am a bookworm, and I am always reading something, so that's why that's there. So two professional things I want to do in this industry. So, the first one up here, it's a picture of a scale of a person standing on the scale says help. There's a lot of people asking for help in this industry. People need help with their weight or eating habits or whatever, and that's something I hope to do in this industry, is to help people improve anything they need about themselves, really. The next one is kind of similar, not as specific. This picture specifically has to do with people and their weight and health and whatever. But this picture here, it's more general. Again, it's see a little kid helping another person, and just in general to help people is a good thing. Again, that's something that can be achieved in this industry, going back to this one, helping someone with their weight. But even if as a trainer, if I could help someone personally, say like what's being done here, that would be great. Just help someone in their personal life or with more than their weight if they need it, like that would be great. So two professional things to learn about now. First is this one, and that is obviously Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. And yeah, sorry. So one thing I'd love to learn about in this industry is athletes. So you can see from this one and this one, I love sports. Those are two of my favorite sports teams. So loving sports and being in this industry, learning about and maybe even eventually helping athletes would be really cool. Just learning how their bodies work, how they move, all that sort of thing. So I'd really like to learn more about athletes and athletic performance. And the other thing to learn about is over here, and that is, actually let's turn it this way for a sec, that is a very healthy looking meal. So that being, I would love to learn about nutrition, more about healthy eating and that sort of thing. So next up is two values. So the first one is right here, and those are 3 crosses. So I'm a Christian, and those crosses mean a lot to me and have a lot of significance. And down here, you see a group of people hanging out and laughing and having fun. So, yeah, that's another personal thing, personal value as well as friends and family, and just making time for people important in your life. And finally, two quotes. First one is from Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter. It is our choices that show us what we truly are, far more than our abilities. So what you decide to do is more important than what you can do. And I think that's a really great quote. And tying back to the Broadway theme we saw here, my other quote is, "It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap." And that is from the musical Wicked. And I think that's a really good quote, especially for me personally, because I can be kind of a hesitant person. So sometimes just taking it and doing something is the best way to go about it. And that is my vision board. Thanks for watching.